Hey, JCPS, happy Friday once again here at Broadbent Arena, I think for the 5th week in a row as we are concluding the first round of vaccinations. We just had a press conference down below, heard from Tyler Sheeran, principal at Southern High School, Narika Dixon, assistant principal at Seneca High School, and obviously we're at the end of this first one when we have our Seneca, Southern, Wagner, Western Valley, the end of the alphabet of the high schools is going through right now. And by the end of the day, we will have all of our schools gone through the first round of vaccinations. So that's so exciting and great news, and one step closer to us potentially going back to school. And it was so great to see some educators again. I got to take some pictures with a group of Southern High School teachers and educators, and just their enthusiasm was awesome. This process here at Broadbent was featured in the New York Times this week, right on the front page of their website. Broadbent Arena, and specifically JCPS teachers getting vaccinated. So, you know, that's how forward thinking this is in the state of Kentucky and here in the city of Louisville. Once again, I want to thank all of the volunteers and the Metro Health Department for getting nearly 12,000 educators through this in 11 days. 11 days, nearly 12,000 educators. I'll be posting some stuff on my site on Tuesday, my social media pages, because I'll be getting the vaccine on Tuesday with other central office staff, and I look forward to that. So thanks for all your enthusiasm and your patience, educators coming through this vaccination site. We'll start our booster here in just a few weeks. We'll be back here and go through the same rounds with our vaccination, the second round of boosters, starting on February 19th and finishing up about March 3rd. So that gives you a little time frame about when we'll be back down here at Broadbent, and I can't wait to come back down here and film during the booster shots as well. This past Tuesday night, we had a board meeting where we spent a good amount of time really learning about the vaccine, the pandemic, COVID-19, and safety at school and return to school and healthy guidelines in returning to school. I want to thank Dr. Sarah Moyer and Dr. Connie White, both experts in this work, for working with our board for nearly 3.5 hours to dig into the very difficult questions about safety in returning to school. So we'll continue to monitor the situation, make a recommendation to our board in the weeks to come. We're going to have several more board meetings so that we can cover all of the guidelines in returning to school with our board members and make sure to answer all of their questions. And finally, a couple of celebrations. First, Black History Month. Every single school in JCPS has activities going on to celebrate Black History Month in JCPS with our students. And what's really important for us is that we ensure that kids are getting expanded curriculum throughout the entire year, not just in February for Black History Month, but we're also making sure to celebrate that. So thanks for all of our schools for stepping up and working with our kids to celebrate Black History Month. And also, happy Counselors Week to all of our hundreds and hundreds of counselors in JCPS. I can't tell you how important you are to the success of our schools and the success of our students. Whether it's providing those emotional supports for kids, counseling them around mental health needs that they might have, making sure that they're meeting all of the social needs of our children each and every day, or the academic success of our kids. Counselors are so vital to the success of our schools and the success of our students. So happy Counselors Week. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Rest up. We'll see you next week for another great week here in JCPS.